Alright, today we are planning on making what I call my blood orange apple mead, because it's got apple juice, honey, so that makes it a mead, and then blood orange juice. We're adding some extra sugar, and we'll be using the yeast. Alright. Plan is to make 5 gallons of this stuff. It's going to be a 5-gallon batch. I'm going to use 3 gallons of apple juice, 15 pounds of honey. I got 8 pounds of sugar, and this is 10 each, so 10, 20, 30, 40 ounces of the blood orange juice. Yeah. I'm going to start off, I got a little coffee maker. It's a little, 1 cup kind of coffee maker, 5 cups, whatever. I'm going to start off by go ahead and taking some of the orange, or the apple juice, put it in there, and get it to heat it up, because this is going to be used later to try to get the rest of the honey out of these. Here. Hopefully that will get nice and warm. We're going to empty some of this out. Plan is, here's our vessel. It's already clean, ready to go. So some of these ingredients we can go ahead and put in, like this stuff. Do a good shake. Top to top. Smell it. Oh yeah, that smells good. All 4 of these in here. I know this. Now I made this before I made it a 5-gallon batch. Started off with just a 1-gallon batch. I had apple juice. I emptied some of it out. I think I put 3 pounds of honey in here, so that's where I get the 5 to 15, which really we're not going to have 5 full gallons in this thing. So on this last one I might cut back a couple pounds. Just going to have to see how it looks. And well, I had one of those, one of these, 3 pounds of honey I put in there, and 1 pack, I think a cup of sugar, and it turned out awesome. So the goal is now we're going to try to get that same on a bigger scale, and hopefully it scales up. So we'll see. Alright, those 4 gone in the trash. Alright, next, let the sugar a while. That's what brick walls are for, right? Breaking up stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and add 4 pounds of sugar. Oh, there's some big clumps in here. Let's pull out the big funnel. I wish I could tell you where I got this, but I can't. But it's awesome for this kind of use. Empty. With a big funnel like this, you usually want some kind of push rod. I find the hydrometer works really good. There we go. It's like casting a stone, right? Oh wait, no, I've never had a kidney stone, but I've heard. take this and hopefully we can get most of that sugar to dissolve. That's the worst part about this, is getting everything to dissolve. It's always going to be the hardest part, I think. Alright, I'm going to pour a little bit of this in here. We're going to start with our honey. This honey here, it's nothing special. I got it at Costco. It's a pretty decent price for 5 pounds of honey there, so what am I thinking? You can't see the magic on that. Big old gulps coming out. If you're wondering why I'm putting it in here before I put it in there, I figure I can put it in here and shake it up a little bit easier than putting it in that big thing and shaking it up. And all this stuff, it has been at room temperature. And it's in the basement, but still pretty warm. Might want to grab the right top. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to keep working on this, and then we'll come back in a few minutes. Alright, well, got a slight problem, I think. Not 100% sure, but I think we got a problem. It's getting real full, real quick. We got 2 gallons of apple juice, 4 pounds of sugar in there right now, and almost 2 of the things of honey, so almost 10 pounds of honey. Yeah, that's good. But before I keep going, I'm going to take a gravity reading real quick, see what it's looking like, see if we actually need this other 4 pounds of sugar. I think we don't, and we may not need the honey either. Let's see what we're looking at and kind of go from there. Alright, so hold on just a second. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit of this. It's pretty well mixed. We'll get this in here. That should be enough. And let's take a reading. Alright, well, it looks like we got a little bit too much air in there, possibly. There we go. Loosen the air around. Well, we're off the charts. So I'm still gonna say we got too much air in there. But on top of that, you can see it's pretty frothy. I'm gonna say we got a lot of sugar in there. So we're gonna skip out on doing the other 5 pounds of honey and the other 4 pounds of sugar. Once this calms down a little, we'll take another gravity reading. That way we can know about what we're dealing with at the end. This yeast I think maxes out around 12, 15, something like that %. So anything over that is just going to be sweetening we'll have, basically. So yeah, that don't do as much good. Alright, let's continue on, put the rest of this in there. Alright, so this is what I end up with. Like I said, we cut out one of the 5 gallons, or 5 pounds things of honey, and we cut out 4 pounds of sugar. And as you can see, we're right here, which with this being as sugary as it is, might be pretty active, so I do want to leave, you know, a good amount of headspace. So I'm happy with that. So we're looking at 3, 4, 4.5 gallons, something like that. So now we're gonna piss the yeast, and a lot of people I know make yeast starters and stuff like that. I usually don't, but for this I kept a little extra of the juice, and there's honey in there. So just gonna throw my 2 packs in there, mix them up, and let them sit for a minute or two and dump them in. Yeah, be right back. Alright, mix these guys all around. Been in here for a couple minutes. So, I'm just gonna add them in. Alright, there we go. I'd say before long we'll know. Got our airlock. Add some nice clean water. Maybe too much water. Alright. That on there. And I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit. And once it starts going, I'll put it into darker space, let it run its course. See how it tastes. Alright, so it's been a few months since we started the apple blood mead, and today we're gonna rack this off into the secondary and let it sit there for a bit. We'll see if we get more fermentation or not. I need one more pump. If you don't have one of these, I highly suggest getting one. Just a racking cane, comes with the tube. Makes it a lot easier for your siphoning. It's just a glass tube inside of this one with a little gasket in there. So we'll let this siphon out, or rack out, into our secondary fermenter, and we'll give it a couple days and see if we get any fermentation. If there's not much fermentation at that point, I'll probably go ahead and bottle it. Alright, that's it for now. Alright, today is the big day. We're gonna actually bottle this, the apple blood mead. The plan is to use the siphon. We're gonna siphon out of there into here, and that way I can use this on and off spigot to fill up my bottles there. And I got some of these recycled bottles, some other recycled flip tops, yeah, a little bit of everything, and then go from there. So we'll see how this works out. Alright, we got our flow started. I'm gonna let this fill up a little bit, and we're gonna start filling our bottles. Kinda almost looks like urine. Ew. Alright. Oh, yeah. As long as it don't taste like urine, that's all that matters. Alright, we got a little bit in the bottle. Give it a first taste and see how it is. Okay. It's not bad at all. It's weird. It's kind of real smooth. Real good flavor though. I mean, not bad at all. Alright, I got everything bottled up there, and then the rest in here. I'm gonna try something later. Try to put a little plug on these things and do some forced carbonation. We'll see how that works. But it tastes good. These things here, I added a little bit, like half a tablespoon of sugar in, or half a teaspoon of sugar in there, and we'll see if that kicks it back off a little bit. We can get some carbonation in the bottoms themselves. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I like the flavor. I think everything tastes better carbonated and cold, so I liked it warm and uncarbonated, so it should be really good carbonated and cold. Excited to see how that turns out when it gets that way. So, alright, that's all for now. Have a good one.